Welcome to Lobby Talks. This is your host Ravi Sharma, where we are going to dive again today, shaping some conversations about hospitality, meetings, and events. Today's episode is a little bit different in the best way. We're talking to some of the people who are behind the scenes daily, dealing with our guests, dealing with our associates, and making a difference on a day to day basis. This is our back of the house episode, less polished, more processes, and a look at how collaboration, preparation, and people power every great experience. Let's bring in our first team member.
Hi, I'm Lee Taylor. I am the Director of Human Resources for the hotel. My day-to-day activity, it can be anywhere from recruiting to hiring to team meetings to operations meetings to just checking in with each department. And my office is a revolving door.
That's true. And what brought you your way into hospitality, and how long have you been in hospitality?
Oh, I've been in hospitality, I'm going to say, for the past 10 years. What brought me in here is the diverse culture, and there is never a dull moment in hospitality.
How do different departments actually work together, and how do you collaborate as an HR professional with?
Well, one of the things I think we pride ourselves on is we don't operate in silos here. And so it is very important that all of the departments, they work together and they have a hand in being cohesive and making sure that we are all about the same goals, as we know each department cannot survive without the other. So making sure that each department understands that they play a part in the big picture. So one of the things that we do when we have new teams or new events coming in is we like to give them a special welcoming committee, and it takes a village in every department in order to be able to do that. And so it's pulling all those resources in to make sure that the guests know that they are the most important person and they're welcome to our hotel.
Right. If you're new in the industry, Lee, and this is a moment to lean in, these insights come straight from seasoned professionals who live the work every day. For someone new, what would you like to share with them based on your experience in the hospitality and human resources? What kind of mindset does somebody need to have to be a team player?
To be able to identify that hospitality and customer service is not the same. It's so different, and it's not all black and white. There is a lot of gray area, and to making sure that somebody that comes in, they do understand that.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
So in hospitality, we have a job title, but we all wear different hats,
Mm-hmm.
and we do a lot of things to accomplish a task, fulfill the needs of a big event, and shine. Is there anything that you would like to share that you stepped out of your role and you really had to get down to it and get it done?
So ballet, we have a ballet department, and so I stepped in and oversaw that department, and we had some wonderful events. And it's nothing for me to go out there and park cars myself. A little intimidating in the beginning when you get those big cars, but it was so much fun. But you have to do what it takes to get the job done. Cleaning rooms, also the same thing. You have to go and clean that room. It takes a village.
Thank you, Lee, for being here today.
My name's Tom Williamson. I'm the chief engineer here at the hotel. A typical day for me here at the hotel can be a wide variety of things, from just ops meetings, team meetings, to making sure the rooms or any part of the hotel is comfortable with air temperature, water temperature, or any of them 100 other things that could be going on.
That's right. Tom, how do different departments work together, and do you have a scenario in mind that you're doing multiple things, fixing things in multiple departments?
Great question. It is such a great, well-oiled machine here. Teams work together so well. Recently, we had an emergency and we had to tear a room apart to get to interior wall water leak. The very next day, housekeeping's right on top of it, cleaning up before we can even get our own cleaning material in there. Just everyone working together to help everybody else.
So, Tom, I know that you came from a different industry. This is the hospitality hotel industry is a little bit different than the apartments and the larger commercial buildings that you work for. What is something new that you've learned in hospitality and you can share with someone who wants to make a career or come to this
Yeah,
industry?
so there's a lot of similarities between working in the housing industry with apartments and homes to the hospitality, because we're going from somebody's home, their home for the night or the home for the week while they're out of town.
So there are some similarities that you can draw.
Yes.
Between both. Is there a time you stepped out of your current job description and made you a little bit uncomfortable, but you got the job done?
Yes, you have to wear many hats here, just helping every team. I've gone from helping people with their luggage to helping set up a banquet room.
Wow, that's great. Okay. Is there any hat that you never expected to wear in hospitality, but you took that opportunity and went with it?
Yeah, probably helping out with ballet and parking a vehicle or driving a van.
The hat you're most proud of wearing?
Most proud of, probably overcoming some of the major obstacles with building repair and having them done in-house without calling outside vendors and getting it done much quicker response time.
Thank you, Tom. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
My name is Nikki Boone. I carry a dual role here at Tulsa Marriott Southern Hills. I am the Talent Development Manager along with the Executive Navigator. The Talent Development Manager works behind the scenes with all the departments, ensuring that our brand standard training is completed. And then we also do some leadership development, and I work with each department manager and help them through one-on-one meetings, work with them to help develop where they need to go, depending on their goals.
Excellent. And Nikki, in this role, in the dual role, you see a lot of collaboration between the departments.
Absolutely.
A lot of pull, I would say, from different angles to get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
What's your experience? What have you seen behind the scenes that stands out to you?
So I have several examples. I've been in the industry for a really long time, so I've seen everything from sales managers and housekeepers helping plate up food for a big event to front office staff and valets helping strip rooms when one group is leaving and another group is coming in really quickly. So just all the departments working for the goal of delivering that good guest experience.
That's very good. So for someone who's new to hospitality and exploring a career in hospitality, what mindset, what skill set would you think they should have to step in this?
I think there's two.
Okay.
I think one is flexibility, understanding that you come to work with a role on a piece of paper, but you're never going to just do that one thing. So be flexible to go where you're needed. And then the other one is a willingness to learn. The best way as a new hospitality worker is to really just learn all you can and be willing to step in there and help in a different department that may not be what you think you were going to be doing that day.
So you mentioned that you progressed into hospitality, doing different roles, different transitions. What have you enjoyed the most doing?
I know that the talent development, the training has really been my passion for all of it, really. Even when I was at a line level, I was really passionate about helping the ones around me, the new people that came in after me, making sure everybody was on the same page.
So is that the hat you're most proud of wearing?
It is. It is
is.
the hat I'm most proud of, yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Nikki. We appreciate you being
My
here.
pleasure. Thank you.
Yep. Tell us your name, your role, and how does a typical day look like for you?
My name is Hannah Lauren. I'm the sales and event manager at this hotel. My typical day starts with coming into the office, reading the shift report, making sure I'm caught up, constantly communicating with clients by whether it's inquiry, proposal, contract, billing. While the events are happening, I make sure I check on the clients as well.
So, how do different departments work together behind the scenes, and what's your role in integrating the whole process?
So usually we have a BEO meeting, which is called banquet event order. We have those meetings twice a week for about an hour to an hour and a half to make sure everybody's on the right track. That involves a lot of catering, the events managers, the kitchen, to make sure we set up and making sure that our events are going to go well. And we also do have an operation meeting every Wednesday to go over the things that front desk should be aware, the valet should be aware. Every day we're constantly talking to each other to make sure everything is going to go well.
Can you share an example with us about something behind the scenes, a problem that happened, and you help solve it and get through the process and make our guests happy?
Absolutely. So this actually happened this week.
Okay.
I had an event that had required welcome letters, and come to find out that we had an incorrect logo. So I came in at 12 a.m.
Oh, wow.
to redo the whole welcome letters. Thank God front desk helped me out. And the next day found out that breakfast voucher was also had incorrect logo as well. So I came in at 9 o'clock. Thank God again for front desk to helping me out on that. But we work together as a team to resolve those kind of issues. So you just have to be really flexible.
So, for someone who is new into hospitality, what qualities and traits do you think they should have to fit in our industry, which is very demanding, as you know?
Yes. So hospitality is very fun. You just have to keep in mind of that. Also, just be very flexible because you never know when things gonna happen during event. Just always be prepared, adaptable, and make sure you have fun.
That's key to success, having fun.
Absolutely.
So, the hat you never expected to wear in hospitality, but you did it gladly, and you kind of still get a giggle out of it when you think of it.
So this actually happened in the previous hotel that I worked at. We had limited housekeeping during the holiday, which was the 4th of July, and we had about 22 double queens checking in. We didn't have any housekeeping, not even the housekeeping manager. So my front desk and I had to flip those rooms in 30 minutes, make sure the bathroom's clean, the sheets are covered. It was a very fun experience, but we got it done on time.
That's amazing. Thank you for coming in, Hannah. We appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jason Crawford. I'm the executive chef here at the property.
Well, welcome, Chef. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Great, Chef. I know you work with different departments as well, preparing for all the events and all the welcoming amenities and stuff that we do here at the hotel. What do you do? What do you enjoy doing the most?
The main thing that I enjoy the most is being able to curate special moments and tell stories with food. And I get to share my passion with people in that regards, and I get to really make it memorable. A home away from home.
Home away from home. I love that. So how does your role behind the scenes really impact the guests? What they don't know about you, what you're doing behind the scenes?
So what we do behind the scenes is essentially to try and encapsulate the guests' needs before they themselves know what they want. It's an anticipation on whether we serve dressings complimentary, or what kind of knife you're going to get, if you're going to get your steak, or maybe just a side conversation that you had with somebody at front desk and they said, oh man, I really would like a different kind of soda that we don't carry. We can send somebody to go and grab it for you. We can accommodate you in the smallest minute detail,
Right.
and it'd be a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Something that's really focused to that individual's needs.
So how do you see the different departments work together and deliver so good in a great way actually for the guests.
So it mainly starts with the first interaction with the front desk or the navigator, depending on who gets them first.
Yeah.
And that information is then disseminated between the groups. So whether or not we want to create a feather-free room because they're allergic to down feathers or goose feathers or whatever that may be,
Right.
or in the concept of they have an allergy. How severe is that allergy? Do we need to direct them into an area where they can be safe and feel comfortable? All that information is collected as a group. And the great thing is that not one group is better than the other.
Yeah,
One doesn't operate without the other.
absolutely.
I can't do my job and get the guest satisfaction that I need if guest relations and front desk doesn't do their part.
Yeah,
And then in that same sense is I have to deliver on my end so that way I can reciprocate the niceness of the other departments.
yeah. So on top of head, can you think about an example that you feel comfortable sharing, that you solved a challenge that you saw coming, but you were prepared, and that you had to take a decision and do some kind of an action right there to fix it?
So we recently had a sheriff's committee event happening, and there was a gentleman who was trying to get into the shop, but he didn't have a key. So once I let him in there, he realized that we didn't carry any Coke products because we're a Pepsi property.
Well, yeah.
So he really, really wanted one, but I know that I have a stash. So I went out of my way and grabbed him one, and he was like, well, how much do I owe you?
Yeah,
Nothing at all.
absolutely.
It's honest.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
So somebody who's coming new to hospitality and is completely from a different industry, what traits are you looking in them, and what would you say to them before they choose a career in hospitality or in culinary?
In the base sense of nothing is more important than your well-being. Try to be happy with what you're doing before you get involved. This is a very dedicated and delicate field. I wouldn't say have thick skin, but be open to criticism.
Yeah,
Nothing is personal.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are just making food.
yeah,
We're not delivering babies.
right.
So
That's true. The hat that you have never expected to wear in hospitality, but you wore it and carried it with pride.
over the years, being in these positions that I've been in, it's more along the lines of being somebody's, I wouldn't say a therapist in a sense, but it's somebody who can guide and mentor outside the realm of just cooking. There's many circumstances where people have come to me and asked me, I'm having issues with a significant other one, or I'm having financial issues, and
Yeah.
is there any way that you'd be able to steer me in the right direction or help me? Or
Beatrice.
being along the lines of a mentor outside of just the realm of an executive chef. That's a hat that I've come to find wearing a little more often than I anticipated in my early years.
Great. Thank you for what you do, Chef.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you being here. Thank you.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Today's episode was all about the people behind the process and many hats that they wear to make sure every detail, every timeline, and every experience comes together seamlessly. From stepping outside job titles to jumping in where needed, that flexibility is what keeps hospitality moving. I'm grateful to my team, and I thank them every day for the experiences and the joy that they bring for our guests on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for listening in to Lobby Talks. Be sure to follow us again on our social media for more behind-the-scene moments, and we'll see you next time.
Today, you got a behind the scenes look at what it really takes to run a busy hotel and an event center. From the back of house hustle to hearing directly from the team members who turn long days into memorable experiences. It's the unseen moments, the teamwork, and the heart of hospitality that make everything come together. And next time on Lobby Talks, we're switching things up. We'll be interviewing the concierge robot at Marriott Tulsa Southern Hills and Ruffin Event Center, who is changing the way people look at hospitality. Until then, we'll see you in the lobby.
Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on Instagram and Facebook for more behind the scenes moments. Thanks for listening.